Well, hello there to my Geminis. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Okay, Geminis, let's do it. See what's going on. We're closing out a cycle. We are closing out a cycle. Yes. For this Hunter's Moon. Okay, so here we go. This is what I'm seeing in your card so far. First of all, you are the star of the show, right? So some people, a karmic couple is going to get their karma. They are getting a karma. They're getting their karma. A man and a woman is getting their karma. Because someone assumes that you are a hermit because for a reason. Like you're afraid of something, right? There is a karmic couple, another karmic couple, or karmic couples, let me just say this, that have been telling lies about you, whoever you are. Which is unfortunate because they're all tied to an organization, right? And they are the bullies. Like, see how this person right here? So this is a single person here. So they are the bullies. These karmic couples are actually bullies. They're going around overwhelming people, right? So you're whole and complete by yourself. So this would be kind of like a person that's basically saying, like a woman approaching somebody else with their person saying, I heard such and such. It's very teenager, it's very low vibrational, but you're whole, complete. It's an organization from your past that did this, that's doing this, right? And somebody's trying to bring out, where's the Temperance card? Somebody's trying to bring out a temper in you. So these are energies that are obsessed, by the way. They're obsessed. Because somebody told somebody that you were their soulmate. It's so silly. It really is silly. You don't have to give it any air, okay? In other words, you don't have to give it any air whatsoever. And these are the types of energies, instead of them addressing their person, they would rather address the other person as if it's a secret. If it's a secret that you want somebody, which you don't, right? So somebody has been trailing you, like they've been following you around the world. Somebody's literally obsessed with you. And they're attracted to you in an unhealthy way. Like they feel like you are with men and women, right? And so they're attracted to you sexually, actually, right? But their aggression, they want to bully you, right? They want to, oh, you're attracted to me, you're attracted to him, or you're attracted to her, you're attracted to both of us. That kind of energy, right? You're attracted to neither, actually. You're attracted to neither, right? So what I'm seeing here, whenever you see the World card and you see this circle here, this lets me know that both of them in some way, shape, form, or fashion have overstepped boundaries. They have blood on their hands, right? So they bullied somebody that you know, and they're trying to bully you. They're trying to bully you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So this air right here, somebody's lying in waiting somewhere. 911. You're not getting into a conversation with anybody. Give it no air whatsoever. And for you all, because you are, especially Geminis, right? I'm gonna say especially Geminis. Let me hold y'all hand real quick and talk to y'all. And I'm not saying this in a condescending way. Don't get into Geminis, please. Don't get into arguments with people. Don't get into arguments with people. Somebody told a lie on you. This is a lie. Somebody told a lie on you. I can see this right here. The reason I'm saying this is because 5 of Swords is coming after this Lover's card. Somebody is not interested in getting to the root of something. They see something. Whenever you see water here, water is reflective. So somebody saw a picture of something. You see these two energies right here? So on this picture, I don't know, because somebody has a tattoo. I don't know if somebody's wearing a necklace. Somebody could have locks in their hair, long hair. I don't know what's going on. I mean, this could be you, it could be somebody else. I don't know. Bottom line is somebody, whenever you see the 5 of Swords, this is like bullying type of energy, right? Somebody wants to talk to you. Give it no air. Give it no air. None. No air. Somebody is getting their karma right now. They don't know who to attack in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Give it no air whatsoever. I can already see with the position of the card, and I've already prayed over your cards, by the way. I can already see with the position of the card. You're on your spiritual journey, whoever you are, man or woman. It doesn't really matter who you are. You're already on your spiritual journey. Somebody is overwhelmed. They've broken and I'm telling you, legally, I'm talking about in the spiritual and in the physical world, they have broken laws. They've done something they weren't supposed to do, and they are on like hell on wheels, trying to get to the root of something. You're not giving them anything. You're not giving them anything. Let them go to their twin flame. If they don't believe their twin flame, they don't have nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. Yeah, you're not looking back. You know what this looks like? Oh, somebody's ex wants to return. You know what this looks like? And I tell people this all the time. First of all, you have to be low vibrational to even want to be attracted to be with somebody's person. Somebody else's person is not your person. That's first and foremost. But the way people lie and say they're either divorced, they're single, they're this and that, whatever. No means no, right? Here, looking at this card here, whenever I see the Five of Swords, somebody is starting like mid-conversation. So, first of all, they're not interested in getting into the root of something anyway, whoever this is. They're not interested in getting to the root of something. All somebody knows is that you are a star, whoever you are. You're not interested in this one or this one here. Somebody said something to somebody to make them jealous. I'm trying to help somebody. Don't entertain this. I don't even promote foolery, that kind of foolery on my channel, period. If people want to go out here and see somebody else's whoever, that's on them. That's their karma. This is the reason why, so you remember Mercury actually rules yours and Virgo's, you and Virgo, right? Mercury rules your sign and Virgo's sign, right? So I don't know who it is, and it doesn't have to be another Gemini, and it doesn't have to be another Virgo. It could just mean the way you and somebody communicates is completely different. Like the way you send out messages could be completely different the way that somebody receives a message, right? All I know looking at your cards here is that you, a person, whoever you are, you see things from a higher frequency. Somebody else, they're in receiving mode. Everything they receive, they are overwhelmed. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like in the workplace, let me give y'all an example in the workplace. It could be two people, and I'm about to take it down to a low frequency here. It can be two people of two different races. And I'm saying that because of this card right here. That's saying the same thing. One of them can be perceived as assertive, and one of them can be perceived as aggressive, right? One person could say, this person said something to me and I felt threatened. And another person could say, this person said something to me and, oh, that's just how they talk. He. They're just funny. That's just how they are, right? So it's just saying, if you know that you're a person who is not interested in one or the other within this couple, give it no air, none. Somebody's not interested in getting to the root of anything. They want to talk to somebody, but not in a high vibrational way. Don't give it any air, none. So for you, for your reading here, your communicate source is asking you, so spirit is helping you merge intellect with intuition, asking you to communicate from the heart, not just the mind. This week, compassion becomes your bridge between thought and truth, allowing divine messages to flow through you with grace, right? The theme for you is heart-centered communication, spiritual alignment, emotional truth, higher awareness. And so focus means, for you, Gemini, is how can you bring harmony between head and heart, through divine compassion this week, right? So these are energies from your past. Secret, somebody's doing something in secret. So either whether you're a man or woman, whoever you see, that's none of my business, right? Somebody was doing something in secret and overstepped a line, right? So somebody could have lied to you about something. Either way, I don't see you overstepping a line, right? So if you were lied to, you weren't told something, you don't need to get to the bottom of something. That's why you don't see the Ace of Swords here. You don't need to get to the bottom of something because you ain't overstep a line. Somebody is just angry over something. So they want answers from somebody. This water here is reflective, meaning they saw a picture of something. So the mirror is staring back at them. It's very telling of something that they did. So you don't have time for mind games. You don't have time for mind games. First part of this is the Magician card. You stand in your element. Spirit says your words and thoughts are powerful. Manifest with clarity and compassion this week. And by the way, this is an organization. The polarity to Pisces is Virgo. The polarity to Gemini is Sagittarius. We got Leo here. We got Pisces. Yeah, right? So we got all of these energies here, right? So the challenge for you is the Moon card, right? So uncertainty clouds perception, and Spirit asks you to see beyond illusion. Not everything unclear is true. And so trust intuition more than logic, right? So here's the thing. You have been talking to someone, right? But you've been talking to someone who is a part of this, who is a part of all of this, from somebody from your past. And so whoever you've been talking to, whether they've been like recording your conversations or just taking things back to somebody, basically like letting them know where you're going to be. They're letting them know where you're going to be. Just so you know, just so you're on, this is not for you to be paranoid, but just letting people know where you're going to be, right? So this would have been a person who is, let's say you relocated, because I'm looking at, whenever you see the World card, that could be Saturn return. You could have relocated somewhere, right? And let's say you're a hermit, so you don't really go out the house that much, whatever. So if you're going somewhere, let's say you be talking to a person on the phone, you say, oh, I'm going to the movies. I'll be at a theater in Kansas, you know, somewhere, right? At, let's say, Kansas theater on such and such boulevard or whatever. I'm going to that one, you know, the famous one on such and such where they got the Christmas tree over there, whatever. You may not know that this person is secretly connected to this, and then here come these people approaching you. By default, they would be the only person that knows. I mean, duh. How, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's them. It's the person you talk to, right? So Source is saying you don't have to be nervous about wherever you go. It's just instant. You just know who's connected. So when you're reporting it, this is the only person you talk to. They're all connected, right? So you're seeing something from a higher frequency. You're seeing something from a higher frequency. Not only that, whoever these energies from the past, all of these energies are not only connected, but it's going to take you all the way back to the root of where it's all coming from. All of it. All of it's coming from, right? Because something else, looking at your cards here, you had a very overwhelming dream about something. You had a very overwhelming dream about something. Something about your ex. Very overwhelming dream. Your ex wants to return in some, and I don't know how many exes people have, but something, unless you have something with exes in particular, unless you're a person who's like, I don't like the term military brat, but like you could have been a person who moved around a lot, unless you lived in like different countries or something like that. But you could have been, you could have had a couple of exes, and they could have all, let's say, belonged to the same church, or same type of like denomination, or or you could belong to some other kind of organization, something where people have something in common. But secretly, like if it's something just from your past, right? But these two people talk to each other. They talk to each other or report back to each other. They're all in the same circle. They're all in the same circle. So this is nothing for you to be nervous or afraid of in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You're too high vibrational. And this is what Source is trying to tell you, that you're very high vibrational. Your person, even though you're in hermit mode, you're highly in tune. You're highly in tune. And you have psychic gifts. And you already know something about your energy. You get downloads through your dreams. Not only that, this is the people in your family, and the reason it's people in your family are a part of some kind of a secret society too. The way that you know this is because whoever this Five of Swords is, it could be anybody, right? Something about them, they're still trying to process something. Something that they said or did to you, they're still trying to process something. And it doesn't matter how long it took for them. They went through some kind of initiation process. They're still trying to process it. Like they stuck. They literally are stuck on still trying to process something that they had to go through. So the more and more you talk to people and the more and more people are exposed, you know exactly who's a part of what, right? You know who's a part of what, right? So yeah, somebody wanting to know, if you know this isn't you, you're that type of a person. I always tell people, if you know that you're not that type of a person that would be interested in someone else's person, let them know up front. If they try it, you're going to expose them. You're going to expose them. Their person won't even have to come to you. You will expose them. You'll find out where they live. You will expose them. You better tell your person, okay, first of all, they out here lying, okay? Look, you will expose them because you wouldn't want it done to you. But they already have blood on their hands, so something is already coming back. Their karma is coming back to them. It's all becoming clearer. No, because for you being in a relationship with somebody you see as a twin flame and they hurt you, that's literally like somebody stabbed you in the heart, right? That was literally like, and there are some organizations, they do that little sneaky mess. And people look the other way like I didn't know that. Well, I'm minding my business. You don't want to be a part of that kind of circle anyway. Anybody stepping out on some stuff. So you let people know up front. Look, if that's the kind of energy you want, all right, play if you want to, because you're going to expose them yourself. You too high vibrational for that. Here we have journal your journey. Listen to your inner voice. Root chakra cleanse. So you could be dealing with a earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Third eye chakra cleanse. Yeah, your third eye is open. So yeah, somebody dealing with an offspring from a union between an incubus, succubus, and a human parent. Do the mirror work. Pray for them. Wealth is within your reach. Message from your ancestors, because first of all, twin flames come around only once in a lifetime. Soulmates are different. Soulmates could be a sister, brother. Because things just flow. You could be in it's a soul tribe. This is your friends. If you're sitting higher, okay, cool. You lead the soul tribe or whatever. Twin flame is different. Y'all there to teach each other something spiritually. It's not a violent group, none of that kind of stuff. So somebody trying to approach somebody, they already have blood on their hands for what they did. Somebody is very violent. And you're not entertaining any conversations because you wouldn't want something done to you. So first of all, somebody lied to somebody about something, right? That's why their karma is hitting them so hard. Make room for a new blessing. Somebody is amongst incubi and succubi. The curse is now broken. It's time to start dating again for somebody. Ask Source for clarity. Don't forget that rest is a form of self-care. Your bitter ex's lover. I'm telling y'all, what I say in the beginning of the reading, somebody is actually attracted to you. Attraction is not necessary. It's not always in a sexual way. Somebody could be attracted to your intellect. They could be attracted to your humor. They could be attracted to a whole lot of things. But that same magnetic attraction could drive somebody crazy. Like I don't know why I get so mad at you. That's not a twin flame. Not somebody who want to hurt you. Not in that way. Then you don't need to be around that person. They are that overwhelmed. So bitter. You see bitter. Somebody bitter. Love ex's love. No. Nope. You are who they prayed for. Yeah, they're planning to disrupt your money. Backfire. I'm trying to tell somebody. Anybody who's ever been in a relationship, it takes, you know how much energy it takes for you to, because the heart is tricky. The heart is really, really tricky. When you get to a certain state, you're not playing those kind of games. You ask a person straight up, are you with somebody or not? Look, you don't even have time. You don't even have time. Because if you are, you're going to be exposed. You are protected in love. Somebody secretly has a crush on you. Who has time for that craziness? Go over there and play. Go over there. Look, y'all make up or something. Get out of my face. And you don't want, I'm telling y'all, you don't even want to be a part of a circle that's like that. You don't even want to be a part of a circle like that. When somebody looking at you sideways and you know, we on a break. Okay, stay out of your face. You don't even want to, don't even get your emotions involved. Somebody would have to straight up tell you, I'm single, I'm free and clear. They would have to just be straight up lying to you about something. You don't even want to hear that mess. So, life purpose. Yeah, you focus on your purpose. You don't have time for that craziness. You don't even want to be friends with people like that. They mad. Oh, because I heard and I thought somebody told me. Oh, you don't want to hear none of that. None of it. Seriously, you don't want to hear any of it. You're too busy focusing on your purpose. That's not even a frequency that you want. You don't even want to hear it. That's the kind of energy you're leaving outside of your vault door. You're on a different frequency. Whoever you are, you don't think you're better than somebody else. You're on a whole different frequency. You're on a Saturn return. So whatever frequency somebody else is on, or whoever these energies are, you're just on a totally different frequency. Totally different frequency. So your Queen of Swords energy, you see yourself as articulate and wise, but Spirit invites you to pair that clarity with empathy. Wisdom softens when touched by love. And so you are a hermit, you know, and so quiet reflection or solitude may surround you. Spirit says the space is sacred, a pause for deeper insight and connection with divine truth. The point is, whoever you are, is that just in case somebody reverts or goes back to, oh, I thought I heard, yeah, drama, you're not even interested. Nope. Just no. And so the World card is completion and harmony. So by week's end, you feel emotionally integrated and mentally at peace, aligned with both purpose and love. And so for you, Gemini, this week's energy asks you to balance head and heart. Spirit says your compassion is your true communication, the divine language that heals others and yourself. Let love shape your world and intention, and the universe will echo and clarity back tenfold, sending you love, light, and blessings. And that is why when people find their twin flame, it's just them. They mind their business. That's why when people pray, they like, you know, it's just the them, and that's it. If they have a family, kids, whatever, it's just they keep people out of their business. That's the reason why right there. So you don't need to entertain anything. I thought this, I heard that, somebody told me whatever. They need to, whoever it is, somebody need to raise their frequency. They're not entertaining foolishness. So here we have humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way, and I delight in receiving it. Yep. And that is in all humility. I'm telling you, that is in all humility. Somebody has got too many people looking at the cards here, and we're seeing it on social media here, is a lot of couples hang out together, right? But a lot of people are realizing that they're leaving a lot of stuff behind because stuff is getting, you know, people are overstepping boundaries, saying stuff, just doing stuff, just doing too much, right? And so all of this hostility and anger and frustration, And so when somebody new possibly, or because this person here is single, enters into the chat, like, or into a situation, or somebody has to see the picture, or they think something, don't really know something. And some people are on a different path or on a different journey. They don't want to be a part of a bunch of chaos and confusion they may have already come out of, violent, all that. So kudos and congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. None of that stuff is cute. None of it is cute. None of it is funny, and none of it is cute. So if you want to be entertained, watch television or watch a movie or watch your social media. Plenty of people like to entertain. Plenty of people like to be publicly humiliated. You're not one of them. So I do see, like I said, something is all becoming clearer to you now. I mean, like I said, somebody's ex wants to return, but something just seems like a bunch of drama. Whoever's in that circle, it's just a lot of drama. Yeah, something for you. Like I said, you're not judging anybody, but something is just a big no for you. Big no. So, solar plexus chakra. Jot a mental love note to your week ahead. Yeah, so I feel like you can do this. You're loving up on yourselves. You're not forgetting to get your rest. You're asking source for clarity. All of those things. Yeah, you're asking source for clarity. Yeah, but yeah, you don't need to entertain certain conversations. You already know. There's an obsession here with something. There's an obsession here. Somebody already told you something. Somebody's a part of a group. Whoever you've been talking to lately, somebody you've been talking to lately is a part of this group, telling people where you're going to be at all times. Like I said, if you feel any kind of hostility whatsoever, I don't know where y'all are, what part of the country you're in. Let people know where you are. Call the police. You don't even want to be bothered. And that's for real. You don't want to be bothered. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. And I will see you all in the next video. I will see you all in the next video. So you're making room for a new blessing. I love this for you all. You're making room for a whole new blessing. Yeah, that's the frequency that you're on. Yeah, you're on your spiritual journey. So you see this person right here with this owl right here, right? Who? The knowledge. You have knowledge of who is behind all of this, right? And source is saying to you, you're a very humble person. All of this, somebody trying to bring out the worst in you, and somebody's ex trying to return back. You know, somebody put the cart before the horse. Somebody told a lie on you and said that, oh, we can see, we can push, but because they already told people, you know, so they must have done something to you. It's just horrible, you know, to just bring the worst out of you. Maybe who even knows what they did, make you scream or cry, something somebody did, you know, to you, and they want other people to see it. That's awful. That is absolutely awful. So no, y'all are not soulmates. You don't want to be in the same circle. None of that. Nope. Y'all not twin flames. No, because a twin flame would not burn you like that. That is not a twin flame. Y'all didn't travel many lifetimes to meet each other. That is not what a twin flame. I'm trying to tell y'all, that's not a twin flame. Somebody don't know the definition of a twin flame. If somebody want to see you have a nervous breakdown, that is not a twin flame. So hopefully this is helpful for you all. Hopefully this is helpful. All right. Alrighty. Continue focusing on your life purpose. Continue focusing on your life purpose. Yeah. So somebody's asking somebody right now if they told, just by watching this video, just because of my gift, somebody's asking somebody right now, did you secretly tell somebody that I was going to be somewhere and such and such and such and such? I know you did. I know you did. I know you did. No. I'm filming, right? I'm filming. Whoever you are, I don't know who you are because I'm talking to the World Wide Web, right? I don't know who you are, where you are on the planet. But that's what the kind of stuff you're dealing with. That's what the kind of stuff some people are dealing with. They're dealing with that level of, again, this is why I want everybody to focus on their purpose. Answer the call in your life. Because I'm telling you, when you answer the call in your life, it's going to help a whole lot of people. It'll literally make people think, oh my God, how does this person know this? How do they know that? That's what your ex needs to be doing. They need to be answering the call on their lives. Instead of trying to find out where you are, bullying people to get information out of them, to find out where you are, who your lovers are. You seeing somebody because they want you back. You're not looking back. You're not looking back. You're not going back. You're continuing to do the mirror work. You're on your spiritual journey. You're focusing on your life purpose. They need to be focusing on theirs so that they can help people. Everybody has a life purpose. So kudos and congratulations to you. And I will see you all in the next video. I will be putting up lovers energy information over on the Patreon side. But good job. Good job to you, whoever you are. Good job to you. Again, this is the World Wide Web. I don't know where everybody is in the world, but wherever you are, I hope you're safe. Hopefully you all are safe, right? Yeah, somebody, what I just saw on this is the Six of Pentacles in reverse, right? So somebody's dealing with some financial hardships right now, and they want to make it seem like they're helping you out. This is what I'm trying to tell somebody. I don't know who I'm talking to. They are dealing with some financial hardships right now. It could be anything from government shutdown. It could be literally anything from the reason why improper, budgeting of their funds, whatever's going on. But they want to come to you somehow with some kind of an offer of you all working together financially or whatever the situation is. The reason it's going to be a no, because as soon as they get back on their feet, or they talking all this twin flame, soulmate stuff. We know people in the same circles, all of this. Yeah. Make sure you're doing your mirror work. Somebody knows that you are a nice person, that you're in sync and harmony, and you have the right temperament. You're gonna have to. You're not trying to get to the root of something. You're really, really not. Not from them. Not from them. So, yeah, you're not dealing with secret crushes, no secrets. Somebody else is going to give you the information. You don't need to get to the root of something with them. The curse is broken. Curse is broken. So, you already know who's attached. The last person you talked to is connected to them. So, you block them too. All right, that's what I have for you. Bye.